Hey, I'm Keanan Spades. Welcome to Melbourne. You're on Flick to Play.
So Keanan, what made you move to Melbourne?
The scene down here, man, is tops compared to where I was before, which I won't mention where that was. And yeah, no, just loving it. The vibe down here, the people, the music, other bands, venues. There's venues everywhere on every street. So,
Keanan, when's your first memory made of playing music? And what was it?
Right, so when I was 3 years old, I remember sitting in my grandparents' house on the floor, Sunday afternoon roast, and my granddad bought my mum a guitar when she was about 10, and that guitar was about 40 years old when I picked it up. So I remember it had, I don't know how I remember this, but it had like 2 strings on it, and I just remember sitting on the ground plucking those 2 strings going, why can't anyone hear how cool this is? And that's basically my first memory. Ever since then, I think I started playing properly when I was 7. So I've been playing guitar for about 18, 19 years, and vocals and drums and everything just came with that. So I found that to link guitar and drums, I had to play bass, because between those 2 things, if you blend rhythm and melody, you can actually join the dots, and bass is rhythm and melody. So I found that I could, through bass, play drums, and through singing and guitar, play piano. I have a few favourite bands at the moment. I've got, well, they're not really bands, they're kind of just artists. Bon Iver, Bjork, Tom York, Cinematic Orchestra, Patrick Watson. That's probably what I'm listening to the most at the moment.
So Keanan, what have you been doing in your spare time now you've moved to Melbourne?
I've actually been going out looking for some nice restaurants and stuff. Been going out with my friends, and yeah, just generally checking out venues, meeting cool people. There's a lot of cool people down here, I've noticed, and everyone's really inspired and into music and great shops, things like that. So just been checking out that as much as I can.
I brought you here. Time won't feel this. It isn't over. Can't you find it?
So what do you spend all your money on?
Mostly I like to take my friends out to dinner. I don't know, clothes. Trying to live classy on a poor man's wage. Yeah, just hoping to crack it with music and make a bit more money so I can travel the world.
Time won't kill this conversation. Black night tells me why. Won't you listen? Come outside. Come outside.
So Keanan, when do you find yourself most creative?
Mostly it's kind of spur of the moment. If I pick up a guitar or jump on a keyboard or something like that, it's whatever happens in that particular second that keeps it very fresh for me. So doing gigs where I'm making things up on the spot is usually the most fun for me, because it's the crowd reacting to that thing and you bringing out that thing within that one moment, which is priceless, I think. So that's where I get a lot of inspiration from.
Is there any advice you could give young musicians that are trying to get their music out and about?
Well, I'd say getting out and doing as many gigs as you can. Being friendly, meeting people wherever you can. Just be curious all the time. And yeah, just keep writing good stuff.
You seized my heart and taken its throne, and I can see you love me, just not enough to live.